Good morning, fathers, administrators, and parents. This morning I'm going to take you on a walkthrough and evaluation of the RAS Technology Plan, which you have a copy of on your desks in front of you. The starting point for this evaluation is with the RAS Vision for Educational Technology, which you can see on the screen in front of you. This vision was created by the tech department itself, and I think it sets a really high bar for our students and teachers to reach. And I think that's a positive attribute. It's clear in looking at this that the tech department has a clear vision of what they want students and teachers to be able to do. And as you see, as we'll walk through the plan, there are some areas where we can help them achieve that goal and some modifications we can make. But I think the concepts of developing critical thinking, high concept aptitudes, through innovation, collaboration, and with a sense of purpose are positive ones, and they match our school ESLers. But as I said, we need to take a look at how we can better target this goal and help teachers and students reach it. As part of this evaluation, I interviewed several teachers and administrators, and unanimously the teachers were unaware of the objectives of the RAS Technology Plan. The general piece of feedback from them was, I didn't know we had a technology plan. And so that's something that we need to put some thought into. The second piece was that when they were shown the plan, there was no input from any of the departments into it. And so even though the vision speaks of supporting teaching and learning, none of the teachers were able to identify for me where the support for teaching was in that plan. And so drawing a conclusion from this, we can see that we need to have more people give input into the creation and implementation of this plan. It's not to say that the current plan is completely unusable. The strengths of that current plan are that there are clearly established goals, and there's definite clear trend in data shown in the plan for how technology usage has grown here at RAS over the past 5 years, and what their plans are to have it continue to grow. It's also evident from what's written in the plan and from my own communications with the members of the technology department that we have many strong resources, individuals who understand technology and who understand how it can be used in the classroom. And so what we then need to figure out is how can we take that knowledge and share it with the teachers and students. So in looking at this plan, the biggest areas for improvement are shown to you. So we have the fact that there's no visible collaboration with content area departments. So I'll speak as the HOD of the middle school math department. When we did our plan of purchase and our yearly report, there was no interaction with the tech department. We did not meet with them. We did not talk with them about how we could integrate technology into the new resource we were planning on purchasing. Their report and our reports were written completely independently and without collaboration, and that's something that needs to improve. A second area for improvement is that we need to have a clear communication of the technology department goals with the rest of the school community. Technology is a tool that's used to support and enhance teaching, and yet currently that tech department and its goals stands alone, and we need to fix that. Looking at the report, there was no clear tools or evaluation pieces to help show how teacher and student usage of technology is changing. There are numbers there are some small pieces, but we need to standardize this so that all teachers and students know how they're being assessed. And then lastly, that there's no visible training for teachers in how to use technology. So although there is mention of the PD funds, and I'll come back to that in a moment, currently there's no clear plan for professional development as part of the technology plan. And this is a key idea. Teachers need to be trained in how to use these tools well. So my objectives in sharing with you today is to create a technology committee to oversee and evaluate the implementation of the technology plan. The committee members need to be from a broad range of community groups. So instead of just having the tech teachers be a part of the tech department, we want to grow this so that there are members of that committee who come from all content areas, also including administrators, students from various grade levels and sections, and then parents from various grade levels and sections. We want all members of our school community to have input in this plan. Lastly, one of the objectives I want to set today is for this group to provide find a way to provide subject teachers with additional training in how to use technology in transformative ways. We've reached a point where most teachers now have been using it through trial and error, have figured out how to do the basics with technology, and it's time to start meeting the plan's goal of transforming our instruction so that technology is an essential component of it. Looking at the cost of the school, I don't see any significant additional costs. Teachers already receive a 30,000 baht professional development stipend each year, and this money can be earmarked for technology integration training. We also have experts come in, and we've been focusing on literacy for the past few years, and it's possible that it's time now to consider bringing in a tech integration expert, or using one of the experts that we have on campus, like Tim Pateen, to help us see how to transform our teaching and use technology better. Looking further down that list, you can see that the tech department currently has a budget, and one of the thoughts might be that this budget can be integrated into the budgets of other departments, again, so there's no additional cost to the school. My final thoughts before I open this up to questions is the technology needs to be purchased to support the curricula, not to stand alone. Looking at this report, the current technology plan, and having spoken with Tim Pateen, the technology department currently makes most of its decisions by itself. And I think we need to rethink that. The technology department needs to be considered as overarching. It touches on all subject areas at all grade levels in all sections of the school, and those members of that department need to get input from those other departments as they do their planning and their purchasing. A technology committee really needs to be formed, and it should be formed with a broad range of members from across the school community, parents, students, teachers, and administrators, not simply members of the current tech department. And then lastly, we need to find a way to get teachers trained in how to use technology to transform their instruction. The key word here is transform. Teachers have already, according to the current technology plan, greatly increased their usage of technology, and our goal now is to take it to mastery level. Thank you.